thankful to be here this morning. Thankful for the presence that I've already felt in this place.
Amen.
It's an honor always to come down here and be with y'all. Because y'all are like my home away from home family, you know. And you come here all the time, and I'm thankful for the opportunity that y'all been giving me to come and preach you for the past few couple times. And I want to thank God for all the things that we come up here. You know, it's always, you know, fun to come up to Georgia, see us get away from, you know, Okeechobee sometimes, just to get away for a little bit. But, you know, just being in the house of God, that's the best part about coming up here. You have, you know, you have fun and all, but when you get to be in the house of God, there's just no greater feeling than that. So, but today, you know, God has given me a word, and I pray that, you know, God uses me to help me to deliver this word, and y'all will, you know, He would use me to help you guys receive this word. If you guys will, get the Bible, turn Daniel 3 and 19. It says, then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spoke and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty and who were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hose, and in their hats, and their other garments were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king commandment was urged in the furnace, exceeding hot a flame of fire through those men who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste, and spoke and said unto his counselors, Did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God.
Amen.
Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spoke and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth to the midst of the fire. And the princes and governors and the captains and the counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was the hair of their head singed, neither was their coats changed, nor the smoke of the fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spoke and said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel and delivered his servants who trusted in him, and has changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own God. Therefore I make a decree that every people, nation, and language which speak anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be cut into pieces, and their house shall be made on the dunghill, because there is no other God who can deliver after this sort. Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to the province of Babylon. Pray over the word. Lord God, we thank you, God, for this beautiful day. God, we thank you, God, for your presence that we already felt in this place. We thank you, God, for the word that's already being brought forth, God, that you use to bring forth the word, God. And I pray that you help us to receive this word, God. Help us, God, to apply it to our lives, God, and use me, God, to deliver the word, God. God, I can't do this without you, but God, I pray that thy will be done. And I thank you, God, for the opportunity to be in your house. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Amen. So this is Shadrach. Some of y'all, man, most of y'all have heard of this story already. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But these 3 men, the king is angry. He's angry with what they've done. They're standing for what they believe in. You know, they're standing for what they believe in. They're being thrown in this fiery furnace for something that they believe in. You know, and how many of us before have, you know, we had criticized what we believe in sometimes.
Amen.
You know, we go through trials or something, you know, and when we go through these, you know, it's like we're doing everything right, but we're still getting, you know, demoted, or we're still getting thrown at, we're still getting the fire thrown at us, we're still getting things, you know, we still don't feel at peace with it, even though we know God's working. You know, we're like, why are we going through this? Why are we going through this? Why, God, I'm being thrown in this fire. But I'm standing for your word. I'm standing for the things that I believe in and I know are true. But yet I'm still being thrown into the fire. I'm still being thrown into something that I shouldn't be thrown into, something that I stand for, that I believe in. But church, you know, so many times, even in today's world, what we believe in, sometimes Christianity, what we believe in now, we believe in the Word of God, it's wrong. We're the wrong ones now, you know, today. We're the wrong ones for what we stand and what we believe in. And, you know, this is what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they're being thrown into something that they believe in is right, and we know is right. We can, you know, come together and say, yeah, they're right for what they did. They're right for not, you know, bowing down to this golden image and saying this is the God, because the golden image isn't going to help anything. It's just going to sit there, you're going to pray through, and it's not going to do anything except stand there and look pretty.
Amen.
But I know there's a God that can back up the word that he told me to do. I know there's a God that backs up the promises that he gave me. Although they may not be fulfilled yet, he'll back them up in the future. Because, as it said before, you know, in Sunday school, sometimes God says no for a reason. Sometimes it's good that God said no. Sometimes it's good that it didn't come to pass just yet because it wasn't the timing of God just yet.
Amen.
But these men, they're standing for what they believe in. And they're thrown into the fire. But they didn't die. They didn't die. They came out, but instead, they looked down. They didn't just see 3 men, they saw 4 now.
Come on.
They saw 4 because there was something. They said it was the Son of God. They saw something else and said, there's 4 men walking free, and they have no hurt. Church, because they were redeemed.
Come on.
Redeemed can mean different things sometimes. But in the end, redeemed comes back to freedom.
Come on.
They were free, and they were not hurt. They brought them out. They said, we threw 3 men in there, but now there's 4. So we threw 3 men in there, and they came out. Not a hair on them is singed. Nothing's hurt. They're okay. There's just nothing about them that looks like we just threw them into a fire that killed already 2 men because they got too close to it. But yet we threw them in it, and they're still alive.
That's right.
Church, our trials may look like it's a fire. It may look like it's something so hot, and we're not going to get out of it, or if we get in it, we're going to die.
That's right.
But a trial is not meant to kill you. It's just meant to make you stronger. The journey that you go through in your trial, it's not bad. The journey is supposed to be, I kind of think of it, it's not really, you know, when you go through it, it's not fun, but it's God's point of, you know, almost fun, because this is where I get to mold them into where they have to be. This is where I get to do my will in their life, because they're going through the journey, they've accepted the journey. And now I get to mold them into what I have them to be. Because they've accepted what I want them to be.
Yes.
They've accepted their calling. They've accepted the things that I have said. If you do this, I'll be there. I'll mold you into what you have to be. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, this was part of their journey. This was a test for them. Were they going to bow to this golden image? Were they going to listen to the king's hatred and anger that they didn't do this? Were they going to, you know, sissy out and say, no, can't do it. I can't risk dying, so I'm just going to bow to this image and be gone. No big deal. But it was a very big deal. God is a jealous God.
Yes.
And if they would have bowed to that image, they're no better than anybody else that did it.
That's right.
They were better off being thrown in the fire and dead than to bow to that image. But they stood for what they believed in and said, no, God said it's wrong. God said, I'm the only God.
Yes.
I'm the only true living God. I'm the only one that is worthy to be praised, worthy to be bowed down to. I can't do it. And they were rewarded for it. They didn't know they were going to be rewarded for it. They didn't know. Now, if we knew we were going to be rewarded at the end, it'd probably be easier for us to get through it because there's a reward at the end. Okay, there's something at the end. Now, you know, even if we know that, it's still going to be hard. But it's something to look to sometimes. Okay, there's something at the end. I just got to get to the end of the reward. But sometimes the things that are unseen, That's what makes it eternal and great. If we don't see it, and we get it at the end, it makes it that much more valuable to us.
Amen.
It makes it that much more precious to us. It makes it that much just more like we gotta have it, like it's something that we were blessed with. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they didn't know what was at the end of this trial, or what at the end of this thing. But they did know is that if I go into this fire, I'm going to be redeemed out of it. They already declared, and they already knew they were going to be redeemed. Some of us lack that faith. We lack
Come on.
that, that energize. We lack the things that we need in life. We lack the fact of, it's okay. God's going to get me through this. It's okay. God's going to redeem me out of this. But they didn't lack it at this point. They said, if I go through this, I'm redeemed. They knew who their Redeemer was already at this point.
Yes.
They knew, I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to die today. Because my God said I'm going to be all right. My God said He is my Redeemer. He said I will overcome everything. God, the Word is not, church, the Word is something that we should hold on to. And they held on to that Word of God. They held on to something that was greater than golden image. They held on to something that was greater
Come
than
on.
all the death. Because they knew, hey, even if we die, we're going to live eternally.
That's
Jesus
right.
himself.
Come
We're
on.
not going to have no more pain whatsoever. But I will not bow down to something that's not
Come on.
going to be anywhere in life. I'm going to bow down to the one and only true King.
Yes.
Amen. Turn to Philippians 3, 3 and 12. Say amen with you. And it says, not as though I had already attained either were already perfect, but I follow after, that I may apprehend that for which I apprehend of Christ Jesus. Brethren, I count not that myself apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, reaching forth into the things which are before. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Let us therefore, as many be perfect, and if anything be otherwise unminded, God shall reveal us even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we all have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk also as you have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told. You often now I tell you, weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is their shame, who mind early things. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior of the Lord Jesus Christ, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto His glorious body, according to the working whereby He is able even to subdue all things unto Himself. So this is Paul talking here. And I like this story. I really took a liking to Paul and his stories sometimes. His stories and his writing that he does. But this is one of my favorite, passages that he wrote, because he says, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Paul was not always that life. Paul wrote that later in his life. But what gets me so liking about this and why I take such a grasp of this is because Paul was not known once he became loyal, respected. Paul was what's known as Saul, the persecutor. The persecutor who persecutes the churches, who kills innocent people for what they believe in. But yet now he's saying, I press towards the mark of the high calling, the prize of the high calling of God. Church, we hold on to things in the past. Paul could have very well said, I persecute the church. Well, I killed innocent people. I did these things. How can I do these things now? How can I go on and write these stories stories and think about how good God is and say how good God is because of what I did. But then Jesus came to him
Come on.
and said, Paul, why do you persecute me?
Come on.
Jesus gave Paul a chance. Well, the time Saul, he gave him a new chance at life. He gave him that newfound way of life. Said, if all you got to do is accept me, and everything that happened behind you is gone, washed away, it's free, you will be redeemed of it. Because I'm giving you a second chance. I'm giving you something else. I'm giving you a newfound life. You just got to go forward and accept it. And this is later on after that. And to be able to read that verse and say, I press towards the prize of the high calling of God.
Come on.
Church, that's saying something. That's saying, let go of the things that are behind
Come
you.
on.
Let go of the things that have weighed you down before. And press towards that prize.
Come on.
That prize is it's just right there. It's just at the end of that tunnel. It's at the end of our walk, the end of that race. But let go of the things that hold you back. There's so many stories, people that held on to things that cost them. You think of the children of Israel who held on to things. They held on to some things that happened in Egypt, or they just held on to some things and they worried about what was up ahead. But yet all they had to do was sit there and believe and say, God, I don't know how you're going to do it, but you've redeemed us already once. I know you can do it again. I know you can get us to that prize, to that promised land. And it's just the story of Paul. One man who once was at the bottom, who felt like he was at the bottom, who felt maybe like he was worth nothing, but a man who almost just didn't care what happened as long as he was doing his job or something. But yet God came to him and redeemed his life at that moment. But if Paul wouldn't have accepted that new lifestyle, if he wouldn't have accepted the things that Jesus had asked him to do, he would have never been what he was today, or what he was later in that Bible. He would have never been that if he would have just stayed on his back and continued to either preach the church or do whatever he wanted to do. He would have never been the man that God had him to be. Some of us hold back. We hold back things that God has us to do. We hold back things that God needs and intends for us to do. And we got to let go of it right now. And say, God, you've redeemed me already. You've already redeemed me. Now let me just let it go for real. And say, I'm pressing towards that prize. Nothing else matters anymore. Nothing else should matter what happened. Nothing else should matter what you did. Because you know your Redeemer lives.
Amen.
You know he's not gone. He's not dead. People may say he's dead, but he's not, because you know something's carried through this life. Something's carried you. Something's helped you get through these things in life. Something's been there that you didn't know at times. How am I going to get through this? How did that happen? How did I get from that? Because your Redeemer lives. So I encourage you, let go of the things of your past. Yes. God's already let go of them. God's already redeemed you, brother. He has already told you you've been redeemed. But we still hold on to them.
Amen.
It was something that I'll give you an example of me. It was something that I used to struggle with. I held on to the things that used to, help me, that used to be in my past. I used to hold on to the things that, weighed me down. And I used to think, well, that's always going to be a part of me. That's always going to be stick with me. It's always going to be there. How can I be what God says I'm going to be? How can I be a preacher if I hold on to things that are from behind me?
Amen.
If I believe what I used to be, if I believe that I was always going to have it on my shoulders, but God said, you're redeemed.
Come on.
Amen. That I already did at the cross.
Come on.
Now, me, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, This is before that ever happened. They believed it before he ever was on the cross.
That's right.
That's the kind of faith that we all need. That even though I know my God, Jesus died for me, it should make it that much easier as a church to know that someone died for me. They didn't know someone was going to die for them in the future, but we know there was somebody that cared enough to love us, not to just sit in heaven and say, I'm going to help you. Well, I mean, he was going to help us no matter what, but to say, okay, I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to prove that I love you and that I'm going to get you to where I want you to be, that you really are redeemed. I'm going to go on this earth and live as the flesh, and I'm going to die for you.
Come on.
Because I believe, because I know what you're capable of. Now, this is a long time ago, but he did it for you too, even that was a long time ago.
Yes.
Because he knew there was going to come a time and a place so when we're down low and we don't feel like we've been redeemed. Church, even though it was a long time ago, that's the biggest thing you could ever look back to. Even though it was that long ago, it means the same thing as it did it does now.
Amen.
It means the same thing. So when I read about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, it made me think, Jesus hadn't died just yet for them. They had it, so they really had, other than just believing in God, believing that he was there for them, believing that there was somebody there that they could trust and that would redeem them out of something. And they were right. Someone was there. But when we have been able to do what they did, not knowing my Redeemer died for me, when we have been able to do what they did and say, God, I don't know where you are. I don't know. You haven't died for me just yet, but I'm still going to trust in you because I know that everything I need is in my God. Everything that I need is in that strength is in you.
Come on.
Sometimes we just got to say, God, thank you. That's why we say we're spoiled, because we take this for advantage of what we had.
Come on.
Jesus did it for us. Now you got to humble yourselves and say, God, Jesus did it for me. Now let me give you my life in return. Let me give you my steps. Let me give you my heart. Let me give you everything that I have, because you gave everything which you had for me. You proved yourself. Now let me prove myself and say, God, I've accepted you, but God, I still can't do it without you.
That's right.
I still can't press towards that prize. I can't press towards that prize just yet. I can, but I gotta have you with me on next to you. Because if I press towards that mark, thinking I can do it by myself, I'm not gonna get past the door without falling down.
That's right.
And getting hurt. I'm not gonna get past that door. I can try all I want, but until I really believe that I am redeemed, until I really believe that God has set me free and that I rely on Him and only Him, I won't make it past there. But when I do accept it,
Come on.
and when I do believe it, and when I do give it all that I got, I'll make it as far as the sky can go.
That's right.
They say sometimes, they go to the sky is the limit. There's no limit to anything God has you to do. You can go as far as you want. You put your mind to do it, but you won't do it without God.
That's
When you
right.
put your mind to it and you say, God, I need you. I need your help. You'll get there. It won't be easy. You'll get through the times of trial and times of fire. You'll get to this point. You'll get to that point, but I guarantee you, each and every individual time, you will be redeemed through it. But don't let your past bring you down. Don't let the past be that instigator, that enemy to you. Let it be for one, let it go, but let it be that motive to say, not who I once was.
That's right.
God has something greater for me.
That's right.
So, both parts of the story are, important. One's in the New Testament, one's in the Old Testament, but they all mean the same thing. Redemption. My God, my Redeemer. I'm free no matter what happens because my God said I was. Not only was I free before, but I'm even more free now because he died for me on that cross. He shed his innocent blood, the blood that, church, we're not worthy for what he gave us, but he gave it to us anyway.
Amen.
We needed it. So I encourage you today. These altars are open for the girls here, any other ministers in here. These altars are open. If you hold on to something from your past, there's something that bothers you that you feel like you can't get rid of yet, if you feel like you haven't even been redeemed yet, Jesus is saying, give it all to me. Bring it all to the table. And I'll wash it all away. But it's taking that first step. Taking that first step is always the hardest sometimes.
Amen.
But it's the best step you'll ever take afterwards. The best step you'll ever take. You know, my God redeemed you, my Jesus redeemed you. So I encourage you. Is anyone that wants to pray, that needs prayer, will pray for you. Wants to go out on the altar. I encourage you to give it all. Bring it all to the table. And leave nothing else. Leave it all behind you. Let it rest in peace. Let it all go. So if anyone wants to come,